This is the J Pitt Show.
Ryan and I just watched a realtor video that made us cringe. Honestly, I think it's going to affect the first half of the show. Ryan is not in a good mood now.
No, I mean, it's just, I don't know, some of these stupid videos that agents make.
It just downgrades our profession so much.
Like, we're supposed to be professionals. People, you know, some agents want to compare us to, even though we're not, to lawyers and doctors and professionalism, which obviously those people have to go with their way more school, and we're not that.
No.
The barrier to entry to
Way
becoming a
lower.
real estate agent is way lower, and unfortunately, a lot of the videos show that, and how people act show that, and I just wish it wasn't that way, and I wish dues would go to $20,000 a year, because it would get so many of these people
Out of the
the
business.
industry. And I know we're not supposed to talk bad about other agents and stuff like that, and we're not talking about anybody individually.
No, we're not going to name
But
any names.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Well-
I can't stand it.
I will say, I think these are I get tired of defending our profession, which is worth every dollar we get paid when you're a credible professional who delivers results and carries yourself in a manner befitting your success. Because these are always the examples that get cited, these kitschy, cringy, unprofessional kind of things, examples, if you will, the bad marketing, the self-serving behavior, all that stuff is so unfortunate, and it is readily identifiable. It's out there, and these are the assumptions that the average consumer makes about what we're like as a profession, and it's a shame. And I will grant you, if you want to make that argument, not you, Ryan, you're not making that argument, but if anyone wants to make the argument that it's a fine line between grabbing attention and becoming a joke,
Yeah.
it is a fine line. My brother does goofy videos, okay? But his videos don't involve him dressing up as a vegetable to walk through a house. Like, he might be a little silly in his demeanor, in his delivery, but if you know his personality, that is extremely authentic to who he is, and he remains professional while doing it. And he's a very likable person, and the people that see the videos, they very much respond to them, but not in a way like you feel like he's selling out for views.
Yeah.
So I do grant that it is a fine line. But you kind of know it when you see it, right? Like
Immediately.
what is too much? What is cringy? You know it as soon as you see it.
Well, I think the house still needs to be the focus of the video.
Not you.
Not some joke you make. The focus needs to be the house. That's what you're selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can argue like you're selling yourself too, but I don't think you're selling yourself very well.
Well, that's a fortunate byproduct. When done correctly, a fortunate byproduct is additional consumers see you, appreciate the way you do your job, and want to hire you, or want to consider hiring you is probably more appropriate. But you should never be the primary focus,
Yeah.
right? You should, by your actions, your behavior, your words on video or in person or in any marketing endeavor, you should never be the primary focus. You should be the vehicle that gets the house seen by more people, or the right people.
Yeah.
Right. And I think you have to bear that in mind. I think that kind of goes.
Thing is, you don't have to do that to get views either. Like, there's other ways. Test, figure something out. Don't like go for this. I got to do anything to catch somebody's attention. I'm working on a social media post now, and I'm still got to put all the data together. But like my last 6 new construction walkthrough videos, or newer construction, but I mean, they have over 1,000 hours of watch time and hundreds and hundreds of comments. And I'm just working on this post. Like, if you're a builder looking for another agent to sell your homes, here's what my videos have done.
Yeah.
And my face is in them for maybe 7 seconds, 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to look at my ugly
but,
face.
but that's the hard thing. Nobody wants to, test and check and endeavor and provide effort. Everybody wants the quick and easy fix. And, it's funny, like the parallels in business and parenting. I think I talk about it all the time. I was having a conversation with my son this morning on the way to school, and I just said, it's interesting how, the right thing is never the easy thing.
Yeah.
The right thing is always the hard thing.
Sure.
If it was easy, as cliche as it is, as as 80s parenting as it can be, like, if it was easy, everyone would do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so true though. So anyway, all right, sorry to get the show started off like critiquing, but we've recently talked about and on the podcast and did a video, one of our video clips that we put out about realtor videos. And, I think you were asking me a question. Would you prefer a professional stylized video that got little views or a more, kind of rudimentary one that got tons of watch time?
Yeah, maybe like POV walkthrough.
Yeah, like a POV walkthrough, which is basically what you're doing on your new construction that you said a minute ago that you're getting a lot of views from. You never know the proper, equation to get the views. It's like the algorithm changes all the time. You got to be constantly reinventing.